ice hockey, and of course the NIHL, and much more. And I'm Mason. We got Will.
Yeah, back again.
And unfortunately, Bryan's not here with us. He's not very well. He had to go to the walk-in. He's got a pretty bad chest infection and being a bit sick. So he was like, I'm going to come. But I was like, you need to rest. So
yeah, something like that. You have to.
Yeah. So get well soon, mate. And hopefully have you back next week. And hopefully over the weekend for hockey.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah. So very entertaining weekend, wasn't it?
Oh yeah.
And
some interesting scores.
And the predictions and everything. And we had to get that all done and dusted. And
oh yeah, last week. Yeah.
So of course we jumped straight into it. Of course, Hull Seahawks, Romford Romford Raiders, sorry. And that went all the way to overtime, of course, didn't it? And 6-5. Of course, I think that was a very feisty weekend on pretty much both games, isn't it? Cause
we'll get on to the second game.
Yeah.
The first double header. Yeah.
And of course, Johnny Cornell, and of course, like Bobby Chamberlain, Lee Boner, Jason Hewitt, of course.
Yeah.
And of course, Owen Sobchak and Brock
Bartholomew.
Yeah, I was getting as well. All got on, of course, the score sheet, and of course, Romford, Jared Baker, Brandon. I can't pronounce that name.
Alif. Yeah.
TJ Anderson, of course, Adam Leishram, and Jake Sylvester. So, very entertaining game, wasn't it?
Yeah. Looks back and forth with the goal times. So, yeah.
Because Romford signed someone, didn't they?
Yeah, Romford added a player, which we'll cover in the news, I believe.
Yeah, the news update as a youngster from Invicta Dynamo.
Yeah.
And then falls, right?
Oh, yeah, it was Sobchat that Romford were leading and Sobchat tied the game.
Yeah. So
imports are coming through for Hull. And Bartholomew getting the overtime game-winning goal.
Definitely. And of course, and also Matty Davis as well is just getting it right down to the end and getting that result. But of course, to Romford as well, got a point, so at least they got left with nothing.
Yeah, that's something.
And of course, Basingstoke Bison, of course, home to Sheffield Steeldogs. But unfortunately, Sheffield Steeldogs end up getting the win, 4-2 victory.
Yeah.
So good for them, of course.
Bison have got a new netminder for injury cover for Max White at the minute.
Yes, Swindon's
backup has moved. It's in the news, isn't it?
It's in the news. Go anyway. It's of course Ben Clark Leash, who also got called up to the GB under-20s.
Yeah, and I got mixed up with him last week. It wasn't.
Yes.
Yeah, who took some time in there. It was Clark. So yeah. And
of course, shout out to the person who made the comment because usually
thanks for correcting me.
Because usually what I do with any mistakes, this is what we do on this podcast. We make mistakes, don't we, sometimes? But then of course when I do the edits, I put all the correction stuff, the funny stuff, and the pop-ups. But of course,
keep the bloopers in.
Yeah. So last week I decided not to do it this week. That time it was so busy. I had kids ill, myself being ill. Had a bad couple of days, but it was just nice to get a break. And still good. We've done pretty well.
Yeah.
Over 6. Well, actually, it's quite a very evil number. We're on 666. But it was great. But of course.
Right, back to the game.
Luke Spadafora got a double. And of course, Milton for Bison. Of course, Milton got 2 assists. And of course, you got Selan and Baird.
Yes, Baird. Yeah.
Sorry, I do apologise. There we go. But of course, CJ Garcia got a goal. That was 34 seconds.
Yeah, he started scoring quick.
Because we both looked at each other like, that was blimey quick.
Yeah.
So I think we were in the bar, weren't we?
Yeah.
And of course, Jonas Larima.
Yeah, Larima.
And Bear Gundunoff and Walker Summer. But of course, it was quite a feisty game.
Yeah.
So 3 fights were...
I believe there was 3 fights. We'll come to one that wasn't really a fight, wasn't it?
It was a fight, but it wasn't really a fight.
No, more of a wrestle, wasn't it? We'll come to that.
But of course, I just think Steeldogs form, how they're playing at the moment. It's just ever since that weekend they had no points, did they? They've just been on it.
No, yeah.
And on, of course, Swindon Wildcats Hills. So,
yeah.
Outstanding. And of course, there we go. Bristol put balls home to Telford Tigers.
Yeah. I was expecting Telford to win this. Bristol,
You were.
I think they're showing they're a quality squad. And yeah, it's nice to see them get a win and fight for that playoff spot. Telford's one of those teams that are in that sort of pool near the bottom, having a bit inconsistent season.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice to see it's going to be close for the playoffs.
It is.
Race.
It's literally. It is literally, isn't it? It's from 4th all the way now down to just where Solway are. It looks very tight.
Still in. Everyone's in.
Everyone's beating each other. This is a very exciting, of course, season. And of course, as I said, for Bristol, Reece Spevin to get on the score sheet. He's been outstanding this season. Jake Bricknell, as I said, he's top of the scoring with the points.
Yeah, he's passed for on the points.
Yeah, and Jacob Bryceland, John Dunbar, Reece Mevam, he got a double, of course. And of course, didn't Telford Tigers had a return of their D-man, Caleb McPhee.
That was in the home game on the Sunday.
Sunday.
Missed this game.
So
yeah,
we get to that in the next one. But of course, shout out to him coming back and putting a great shift over the weekend on the one game.
Which we'll get to.
Of course, Rose Mitchell-King, who I really rate as a D-man, got on the score sheet.
Yeah.
Finley Howells, who, as I said, didn't he, last week, he came back up, didn't he?
Yeah, making an impact already. With a goal.
David Thompson, just behind, of course, Jake Bricknell with the points consistently, and Scott McKenzie.
Yeah, he's a Tigers legend, that McKenzie. He's been there ages.
Absolutely.
I remember him back in the EPL. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't see him go anywhere. He's very committed to that club.
Yeah.
And then, of course, we'll go into it afterwards, but we announced it. MK Lightning home to the Leeds Knights. And, of course, Lightning came away with a 2-0 victory. Very, very exciting, tight game. And we'll come into that very soon.
Yeah, we'll go into depth in a minute.
But one game we weren't expecting to go into overtime.
No.
I think for much, not just us, but also other fans around across the league. Of course, Solway Sharks taking Swindon Wildcats all the way to overtime. But of course, Swindon came with the 3-2 overtime victory. Oh my goodness, I get my words out there.
And if I remember correctly, if you scroll down, was Solway 2-0 ahead, I believe? Yeah,
I think they were, and then Swindon just came back.
Yeah, they got 2 late goals in 47th minute.
It's Tyler Watkins.
Who's
everything.
Yeah.
But as it shows, as they're top of the league, isn't it? As team at the top, they've got to show that in depth and just come back from behind.
I think being in the lead also puts that extra little bit of pressure on you to be consistent constantly and keep winning. So yeah, especially with 2 teams behind hunting them down. But of course, Leeds lost out on some points this weekend.
They did. They got a 0-point weekend, which is a shock.
Yeah.
So
one of the big shocks, yeah.
But of course, it's hockey. It can happen.
Hockey. Oh yeah, it can happen to anyone.
But of course, as I said, I've got nothing against Solway. Of course, we're expecting it. But when you look at their league run at the minute, you've got from this weekend gone now.
Yeah.
You've got 4 losses, and you've got 1 overtime loss. You've got 1 point in 5 games.
Yeah, the last 5. Yeah.
So fingers crossed they can come back this weekend and get there, because we all want you guys to do well, of course, and get up there. But of course, Jordan Bueza, of course, got on the score sheet. Kale Beattie, Ed Bradley, Tyler Watkins, and Ryan Wells, of course, for Swindon. But this is the one where there was a fight in this one as well, which we'll come to.
Oh, well, I didn't see that.
That was the I think it was it in this one? Solway? No, I don't think it was. It wasn't this one. Sorry.
No.
It's I'm thinking one of the right teams, but it's just the wrong one for me. So I do apologise.
Whoops.
I think Bryan not being here has kind of put me off a bit. So
right, on to Sunday. So Sheffield Steeldogs were home very early face-off at 4 o'clock.
Very early.
Strange. I think that's a Sheffield thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, they hosted us, the Lightning, and we'll come into depth with that later. But the score was a 7-3 home win for the Steeldogs. We'll come back to that.
Yeah, big scoring though.
Yeah. And then probably the game of the weekend that I wanted to watch but had no time to.
No.
Leeds Knights were home to the Swindon Wildcats, and the Wildcats leave the castle winners 5-3.
Could this be the turning point for the semi-finals coming up?
Yeah, they announced their the fixtures for that have been announced.
And that's something I forgot to put on the on the podcast details. Whoopsie daisy.
Whoopsie. Never mind.
It'll pop up anyway just now.
Yeah, the photos I
But it will pop up. It will pop up.
Yeah.
I'm on edit duty.
Yeah. Well, it's Tuesday, innit? You got more time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
But I think Leeds must have been tired from, of course,
of the Lightning game.
Yeah, because that was just intense, and it was back and forth constantly that night, which we'll come to afterwards. So,
however, Brown did come play this game. We thought he was going to be out injured after the certain block shot.
Yeah, but it wasn't in the area that got injured. We got it wrong. There was quite a few people thought it might have been the downstairs area.
Yeah, maybe groin or...
A lot of talking of groin injury, but it was actually Patrick Forsberg on his... not his knees, his foot area, wasn't it?
Oh, was it more of an ankle?
Maybe? More ankle weight and everything. Okay. So, but of course...
Glad he's alright and played that
game. Glad he came back on.
Yeah.
But in is it Gallagher?
Yeah.
I don't know why I said it like that. I do apologise.
Well, Swindon opened the scoring 3 minutes into the first. Logan Van der Merker or Maraca, I don't know. Macca's help us. Yeah, he's on form still. And then someone, is he on Team of the Week, Mr. Watkins?
No, it was the...
Oh, it was honourable mention then.
Watkins.
Ah, okay.
The other lads off on Sheffield.
Oh, yeah.
We'll get into that in Team of the Week.
Yeah, but anyway.
You should know this because you did most of it and everything.
I know. You changed the one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tyler Watkins got 2 goals 2 minutes after the Logan one, so I think they were 2-0 up, weren't they? Yeah. Then Leeds come back with Gallagher. And the usual suspect Brown getting on the board as well.
And then Sam Dunn.
The Canadian defenceman.
Yeah.
And then,
so it seemed like an interesting game.
And then Griffiths and Malazinski with the other 2 goals for Swindon. Yeah.
But that could be an edge on the semi-finals coming up.
Yeah, the Swindon have got so much good depth this year with Ben O'Connor stepping down, Griffiths coming down as well.
And very good.
And, good import pickups.
100%.
To replace Bricknell.
And they've got that stuff in the background with Nell.
Yeah.
So they've got that extra fire in the belly.
Yeah. I'm sure Nell's giving it his all as well.
Oh, 100%. You see him with a few goals over the last 14 weeks.
Yeah.
Or 13 weeks, sorry. And, of course, assists as well. So, outstanding.
Yeah.
Legend at the club. The big one.
He's the next game.
Never overtime again.
This is the one that went quite wrong at the handshake, didn't it?
I think so, yeah.
Anyway, Romford were home to Hull. And the Seahawks took it to overtime again. The 5-4 to Hull.
I just feel like at times, like, Hull just let people in. sometimes.
Yeah, or sometimes give him a lead and hold fight back, but then don't cross the line in the third or don't get that overtime.
And you're letting these guys come in and then make it hard for themselves. But the good thing is they are getting the final result and getting the win.
Yeah.
And a 4-point weekend.
Yeah. Another one, actually.
And, of course, at least Romford, they did come with, of course, a point in this one again. But there was a massive like, brawl at the end.
Was this after the goal or during the handshake?
I don't know, one of them.
Winner.
Yeah, but then also there was talks of, because our team of the week, what we put up, and we didn't pick anything wrong with it. It's just that people talking about, there was talks of Zvek apparently, he was like being a bit rude and like swearing his kids about and everything. I know it's family sport, but we weren't there, we don't know.
No.
We're just saying what's been said.
Yeah.
So, but of course, we hope it's not the case, but of course, the players know they've got to be professional.
Yeah.
So, and everything, but it seemed like another great game. It's just...
Yeah.
And of course, Romford, they've jumped up the table a bit. So have Hull.
Yeah. Definitely Hull.
They're above Lightning now. Lightning are 6th.
Yeah.
And everything. So I know that the table will come up eventually soon. But yeah, Zvek with a double, Hewitt, Stallards. I think Zvek got the hat trick, didn't he?
Yeah.
And of course, the winner of everything. And of course, Jake Sylvester got there. Sean Miller got a double. It's good to see him back on there because he's their big sniper.
I think both of his goals were power play. Yeah, they were.
Yeah.
Including the game tying goal to make it 4. Oh, no, wait. Stallard tied the game for goal. The times it very close. In the third, yeah.
But another 1-goal game in it, isn't it? It's just super tight.
Yeah, and Mikey Power played that game after his 3-game suspension.
Yeah, so he's back. So it's a good thing Brian's not here.
Yeah.
Be another heated debate.
Oh, not again.
And of course, Phantoms and Solway Sharks. And there was a fight in that one. That'll come up in later.
Yeah.
With Boyd and Mr. Gretton. I think he kept his helmet on this time.
Yeah.
Because the last one he took it off.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just Phantoms, they're still in 4th.
They're finding form at home, I find, and their away record's a bit off and not consistent, a bit like how we were last year.
Yeah.
And a few teams this season as well. But
no, definitely.
Yeah.
Of course, first goal came to Solway. Jonathan Yantis, who actually got a double on the night.
Yeah.
So he's actually getting his points in now. He's looking really sharp.
Yeah.
Looking good.
That's a great pickup by Solway.
Yeah. And 1 power play goal for him as well. And of course, Cameron Hoff, of course, he's just so talented.
Yeah.
Still the top leader in the top goal scoring.
Yeah.
And of course, you got Luke Ferreira. I know Huff got a double. And also, he does not get recognised enough.
Lackinen.
Yanni Lakoven, it's just he's up there with the top points, and
he's one of the oldest players in the league.
100%, and his age as well. It's just outstanding.
Yeah, it's great to see. To be fair,
Mr. Assist King from last year was his name, wasn't it?
Was it?
Yeah, and
fair enough.
A really good fan of him. I know it sounds bad, isn't it? But imagine he came to a Lightning assist and everything. I know that would be controversial. I can't pronounce that word.
Controversial.
There we go.
That's the one.
Yeah, but don't forget, they've got Lawrence, they've got Newham back. We had Sharon's Karen.
Yeah.
But another great game, but unfortunately Solway fell short.
Yeah. Phantoms were a 4-2 win.
Yeah. And of course, I want Solway to do well this weekend.
Wonder why. The last game was Telford Tigers home to the Bison.
Oof.
Telford racked up some points. They won 7-4.
Yeah.
So yeah, Telford are just always seem to be better at home, which what most teams are anyway. Home rink and
but
atmosphere. But Telford seem to be consistent at home.
Yeah, but beginning of the season, Telford were good at home and away.
Yeah,
but I just feel like they just stopped dropping down.
Yeah,
as you said before, like doing better at home, but now away they're not looking as good.
Similar to Phantoms.
Yeah, but of course, 7 goals, good for the table to get those goals difference in. But
Yeah, and a handful of power play goals, 3.
yeah, 3 of them actually.
Finley House again, who's come up.
And Kenneth McPhee,
Yeah,
he came back.
He came back, got 3 assists. Yeah,
Shout out to him, of course.
yeah, honourable mention. Nearly made team of the week.
Yeah. But David Thompson, of course, again. Finley House again. Good choice for him to come back up.
Yeah, Watkins made the right choice to being back up in the lineup.
Another guy who I do like actually is Tate Sudra. I do like him. He just pops up. He's got a few assists, goals.
Yeah.
Brindley caps. And of course, Finley House did get a double, so he got 3 goals. I think we might understand.
Whoops.
3 goals of the weekend. David Thompson again and Patrick Brown are in port. And of course, George Norcliffe, Alex Stamford, Luke Spadaforo's got 3 goals of the weekend, and Brandon Sellen. I think Sellen.
Oh yeah.
I do apologise, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry, it's just one of those things. But what?
Yeah, that was
a good weekend of hockey, and all I can say is that in predictions wise,
it was quite difficult.
It was. And it's getting hard for us to choose who we won and overtime and everything.
Bonus or shootout. No shootouts this week.
No.
Overtime wins.
But of course,
right,
in third place.
Oh, you're doing predictions.
Oh yeah, predictions.
Okay.
No. Yeah, no, results. Who gets? Because I'm the last week's winner. I forgot to post myself with this, so that's not a thing for the week. Did I?
On the story, it lasted 24 hours.
Oh, okay. See,
I remember.
He remembers. So who gets to win this for the week 13? So of course Bryan, which is getting the hang of it now with the overtimes and the shootouts.
Yeah, it's a respectable score.
He done better this week.
10 better than last
10, yeah. So he got 12 points.
Yeah.
So he stays on 4 winnings so far of the trophy.
That was
and between you and me, it was a point difference.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, someone went for the wrong team. I think that person would have won with a point extra if they went the right team. But of course, the winner, with the person came in second with 16 points, of course, is Mr. Will. Yay. Congratulations.
Again.
Take it in.
Thank you.
Well done, mate. I think Bryan will shake your hand as well.
Yeah.
So that brings the table to Bryan with 4. Yeah, I'm with 3, and you got 2.
That's what I've been waiting for.
4-3-2. You're catching up with us, so well done, mate.
I'm a late beginner.
So let's go
anyway
into Milton Keynes Lightning.
Yeah, the Saturday game.
Yes, and
do you like sitting in the bar? Because that's a win streak now.
2 games in the
Let's go Lightning!
One.
No, it's because my asthma's come back, and I'm quite suffering at the minute, and it's quite nice sitting in the warm, and but I feel like an old puffy dude going up the stairs now, and I'm a chunky guy. You might think it's because he's chubby, but it's not. It's just that I walk up that. I don't know. I'm usually very, very, very active, but of course.
Well, anyway,
I think everyone expected, because this man here went for predictions of Lightning to lose the whole weekend. Of course, he got one of them. He got
whoops.
He got one of them wrong. Right. So me and Bryan got this right. But of course, what a game!
Well, I'm glad I predicted it wrong, because bloody hell, what a great game!
And of course, the return of the legend, Louis Chrissy.
Yeah, for a one-off weekend.
Yeah, or maybe.
Oh,
you never know.
You never know. Have to wait till the week.
Who's next? Ross Green? Nick Paul?
Training Falcons.
He looks sharp there on the ice when he's doing the Falcons and everything. So you never know.
I bet he is. He's MK Mr.
But no, I just thought Louis Chrissy of course he would have felt absolutely tired and bruised after that game.
Yeah. I believe he got the soldier's hat as well.
Yes.
Awarded by the guys in the locker room, so that's nice to see.
Yeah, because I think it was nice to see the work that he's doing on the bench with the defence.
Yeah.
But actually see it on the ice with the guys.
Yeah.
And we just literally, I know at sometimes we didn't help ourselves at sometimes during the game. We couldn't like get it out of the our
defensive zone.
Yeah, our defensive zone. That's it. Thank you. But of course, we're learning. But we still held strong, looking solid.
Maybe a couple of too many icings for Tim's liking. However, it worked out in the end, and Tim was happy with that win as well.
100%. And then of course, shout out to Jordan Headley with his shutout, 22 saves. But of course, I'm getting confused because it's 22 saves, but then on another post we put 38 saves. So it's just that. But
there's a stats issue.
We're going with the 22 ish. But
I think the official site said 38 though.
Yeah.
Weird. Someone needs to fix the stats.
But I just thought he looked solid. Absolutely outstanding. That's the Jordan Headley we all know.
Yeah, and had a few more returns, but full squad members from injury, didn't we?
Yeah.
Return of County,
Gulliver,
and Josh Kelly.
Someone said Saunders as well, but I thought he's been playing. Unless he was off for a little bit.
No, I don't think Saunders was missing. Maybe one game.
Yeah. But
not a big injury for a long period of time.
But I did say, didn't I? I did say if we have some of these players back, we'll look a lot more better. And we did, didn't we?
And we did from the goal.
Yeah, because opened up, of course, Jordan County, of course, assisted by Harry Gulliver and, of course, Malik Martelli.
Yeah, I remember the goal. I did just watch the highlights.
That was
on lunch break.
We saw it at the game. We saw it on the TV as well. But we all watched the highlights. I was last night.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Jordan County.
Oh yeah, one of my favourite players, and I've actually watched him grow up when he first joined us many years ago, and he went to his little elite league time, and that went well, and he decided to come back to Lightning.
No, definitely.
And
I always call him
back from injury. That's right.
Yes, it's great to see him back on the ice, and of course, seeing him back on the ice, it was just like seeing him play again.
Yeah,
like, you know what? I call him my MK Lightning, Colin McDavid. I do. I love it.
I know what you mean.
But
that was a good play though. Malik knocked it forward from the left side of the boards. County picked it up, found Gulliver. And I think it got to like a 2-on-1 situation. Can't remember the Leeds defenseman, but he decided to do a dive-in sort of poke check.
Yeah, but he just slowed. I think he just slowed it.
Slowed it a bit,
just a bit for Gospel to make that an impossible save-ish
attempt. Yeah, he did earlier, later in the game. They'd done it again, and
that's just Gospel.
I think it was Goodbye and Jokinen went on the 2-on-1. Denied. That's a similar kind of play. Anyway,
but of course he got man of the match as well, didn't he? Gospel, and shows what he's still like one of the best netminders in the league.
Some great saves. Like, I want to say in the third period, Jokinen had it on his backhand and somehow gloved it. I'm like, wow,
outstanding.
Yeah,
and then it came right near the end.
Yeah, it came down to the last few seconds,
and of course they pulled Nettie. They pulled Gospel out.
Yeah, called the timeout. Tried to make a plan.
Didn't we have we had a man in the penalty box, didn't we?
No.
I'm thinking about another time.
That was another time.
Another time, sorry. But of course,
we had a few major penalty kills though.
But there was a chance that they nearly did score.
Well, yeah, when
it
all
went just wide.
It went slow motion. Everyone sort of stopped and
gasped.
We were waiting for the red light to come on, but it didn't. It was like, where'd the puck gone? Oh, it's there in the corner.
But then it just came when County managed to grab it, and then of course Jan Jokovin in the right place at the right time just to knock it in.
Actually, goodbye.
Yes, sorry, but actually, was it goodbye? Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
I'm looking at it.
They dumped it in, and Leeds picked it up. Dunn fired it round the board, trying to get it to his winger, but goodbye skated faster.
Okay, well, that's bad for me, isn't it? You see,
I remember.
You see, I'm getting excited about County being better than defence. So sorry, goodbye. But
he intercepted, spotted
Ichabod
who was
snapped
wide
it
open,
quick.
and he snapped it.
He
quick
snapped
before
it in quick
There was a
before.
defenseman diving
Just right
in
there.
the way. But yeah,
And of course, everyone was up. I nearly fell off my chair in the bar because I think that would have hurt.
yeah, and great crowd reaction.
100%.
Yeah,
Of course, shout out to Archie, of course, with the A.
Man of the match.
Man of the match. Solid for the whole game. And also, there was a moment, gloves were going off between Archie and Ollie Endicott.
Yeah, and typical linesman comes in, didn't he?
Yeah.
I think there could be a fight.
Let him go.
Yeah.
But we know who'll win.
Well, that'd be a close tilt, I reckon, but Archie would win. I've seen Archie fight.
We've seen Archie. I've seen Archie a few times.
Yeah.
But I think that's not being biased.
No.
Because I know some people might think that's biased, Archie, but I think Ollie, he's good.
Yeah.
But you probably think they were even-ish, but I think Archie has that edge.
Well, we'll see. Find out in the next game.
We'll find out in the future at some game, some point in the future.
Yeah.
Never know. We won't know that.
I think they're going to play each other many times in the future.
Yeah. But and of course there was a bit of banter in the club. You had a flag go up with Tim Wallace, Willis and Gromit, with Spadafor, the little one at the middle.
Oh, I did not see that. Was that a Leeds fan?
It was a Leeds fan doing it, but there was nothing. There was nothing wrong. It was funny banter because apparently Tim and I think Spaz probably saw it and they liked it. I think someone signed it or something. But I know there were some fans weren't happy, but it's just like I just found it funny. It was just it was
good to have some banter between fans.
There's banter, but then also there's other ones where it's a bit too out of order. But that was just funny.
Yeah,
it's comedy. It's comedy, but in the right way.
Yeah,
And everything. Well. So shout out to them and everything. But yeah,
it was shout out to Leeds fans. Actually, they had a good turnout, and
they did. They bring their voices. It's always been a very tight game between Lightning and of course Leeds. It's been that always.
I've heard nothing but good things about the Leeds fans, and they're a friendly bunch as well, regardless of our rivalry.
Yeah, but a quick one as well on the live stream because there were talks. Apparently, there
was some comments.
There were some comments saying that from the team sides who watch it, some fans saying that it's very dull. The people who do the commentary, I'm not gonna be honest.
There was some unpleasant comments, weren't there?
Yeah,
uncalled for.
Uncalled for. These guys, like us with Thunder and other stuff, we volunteer our times for these clubs.
Yeah.
Everything. But the fact is, the guys who do it, I know one of them very well. The past couple of years ish. Now he's a lovely guy. He's learning.
Which one?
Harrison.
Oh, okay.
He's awesome. He put a post out about him building up to learning, and he's enjoying it.
Yeah.
And he's doing really well. I always get on with him, and I think he's doing. I think you agree with me.
Yeah, I know.
And Mike as
Mikey
well.
Walls has been Lightning fan for
his hockey
for years. His IQ.
He knows
incredible.
hockey, and
he makes the effort to shout out players on the stream. And I've watched a few of them, and
he shouts out people,
interesting stats,
and
it's players' history.
Yeah,
both teams, not just Lightning.
I'm not being negative to people but it's like
I'm giving them good credit. They deserve.
Yeah, deserve it.
Yeah,
100%. And like even there's other guys who do the live stream and everything. And
I know one as well. Ollie Spring. He's come from a wrestling commentary background, but he's always loved ice hockey as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But other than that, all the commentators of all the teams, they
all have their own style.
They have their own styles. You've got one that is American, who has his own twang. That's from Swindon.
Yeah.
I hope it's American, not Canadian or something. I'll get it wrong because that would be a big one. I'll get told off for.
Macca's would be awesome.
Yeah, and also Jack from the Macca's.
Yeah,
he does his own commentary in some games.
Yeah.
I've heard him. But these guys, we take our times out of our way to be with these clubs and everything. How about we take these people who moan about it and actually put them on the spot?
Yeah,
be fun.
They might keep quiet there,
but at least Lightning's got a great stream.
At least ours is reliable and works.
Yeah, but yeah, it's just it's uncalled for. No one's dull. No one's dull, and everything. So, and of course, the Sheffield Steeldogs. And of course, we both went for the Steeldogs to win.
Yeah, I'm glad we didn't watch this. We were at Thunder, thankfully.
We were at Thunder duty, but of course, I think Lightning were tired from Leeds.
Yeah, because the effort we put in was just unbelievable. Actually, back on Leeds of second, I think they kind of have looked a bit flat. Like, that weren't the Leeds we're used to seeing, in my opinion. Like, something weren't clicking.
What, last night?
Last
night? The Leeds game.
Saturday, yeah.
Well, actually, one thing as well, ice is slippy. It is. It's ice.
Yeah,
but don't you think that all the players was quite a few many times were slipping a lot?
Yeah.
There was a few times, like Bally as well. Like, you don't really see him slipping a lot.
No.
And he's slipping, unless there's something to do with the Olympia and he's updating a new blade. Because on the ice at Thunder,
refresh the ice. The same happened for
at Thunder and the youngsters as well. There was something going on, like with the guys who cut it. They're doing their jobs.
Yeah,
that's all they can do with everything.
Yeah,
but of course,
with the tools they have.
But it wasn't looking the best, and it was very extra slippery. So we're noticing other people and other players. I noticed
it wasn't smooth as gashes still when it's been over. It's supposed to.
This is when we go to Lightning now. You're gonna be moaning at. I'm gonna be moaning at. I'll be like, hey, put me into it.
Yeah, I did try to point it out to you. There was some obvious sort of skate marks and like a.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not doing its job. Something's up, but
No, definitely.
Yeah.
But of course,
anyway,
going to the Sheffield game, I did speak to a couple of fans who went. They said that we looked. I think the best game was on Saturday. Of course, we looked a bit tired, and also they said apparently there was times where our defence was very open. Headley couldn't do anything about it. He was left open too much and vulnerable. And then apparently this is not coming from us because we weren't there. We don't know, but apparently someone did say that Tim was changing the lines quite a lot, a bit too fiddly. And everything, but mainly tiredness. But that's of course coming from a few of the fans that I spoke to.
You changed like the forward lineups of who was out with who.
Yeah,
sort of thing.
But of course, a coach has to choose who goes out, change tactics. But of course,
change the lines.
Leeds are different from Sheffield.
Yeah,
and Sheffield, and I think Sheffield are our bogey team right now.
Bogey team,
yeah, because we've not managed to beat them this season so far.
No,
overtime or during this minute.
This was their 6th win in a row as well, beating us. So they're one of 3 weekends of 4 points.
Yeah, but of course they're 2 games. I think they're 2 games ahead of Swindon, aren't they?
Yes,
they are.
So they're putting pressure on those still. By
yeah,
winning.
But of course they could think Swindon could drop points where it could be like cool and they can just pounce on them. But of course, us Sheffield have to. Will I do a Bison though? 6 games in a row and then lose. But we'll find out this weekend.
Yeah.
But you got to think about it. Like we'll go to Lightning scores, won't we? Patrick Forsberg.
Yeah, Forsberg from Goodbye and Hunt from Lewis and Norris. Why have they put Lewis? It's Elliot, isn't it? It was Elliot Lewis.
Elliot Lewis, yeah.
Okay. Whoops. And then Gulliver from Salisbury and Goodbye. So yeah.
I've seen Jarvis Hunt back on the score sheet, which is good.
Yeah,
I think it's been a weird one for him at Lightning because I know it's a big change from Peterborough to Lightning.
Probably different style of play from when he was at Peterborough. It was Slava in charge. So who's now at Steeldogs.
But I just feel like his game. He's been there a few times where you notice him, but then he goes very quiet.
Yeah,
and then he just comes out of nowhere again. But he does put his shift in.
Yeah,
but I just feel like
I do notice on penalty kill he does great
Yeah.
defensive work. So he's one of those forwards that's got a good defensive game. And
But I would like
there's
him-
offense there. It's just
Yeah.
sort of get that monkey off his back, basically.
Yeah, just get
He
up.
got a point in this game.
Yeah, but it'd be nice for him to score more goals.
Yeah.
Because I felt like he could be the one where he could be at the front just to tap him in. And everything.
Yeah.
But of course, Sheffield, shout out to them, of course.
Yeah.
Like, they did it. Like Walker Summer, Kyle Watson. Kyle Watson got a hat trick. That's the guy we got mixed up with Swindon.
Yeah.
And of course, Bear Goodenough, Brady Doxey,
Yeah.
Walker Summer. But don't forget, with them, they didn't have their Bakers out due to I think something at the minute of injury. I swear he was out.
Who?
Oh, Sheffield didn't have their because Oxlade. Shout out to him as well. Happy birthday.
Oh, yeah.
He's unavailable to Steelers.
All right.
Oh, hang on.
No, Brady Parker did play.
He did play.
Yeah.
Do apologise.
was-
Pop up Wally.
It was.
But I know he wasn't before.
He didn't play the Saturday.
Oh, you silly sausage.
It was the Saturday game he didn't play. They
You
put
silly sausage.
I want to say was it Warburton?
What the other Netty?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I think so.
Played
I
the
think so.
Saturday. Yeah.
But yeah, I do apologise, guys. That's just my bad. But
Yeah,
I was right, but in the wrong game.
Yeah. I can't remember what import they did sit out though. I
Yeah,
think one's got an injury. I can't remember.
and of course Nordstrom.
Yeah.
If he's not scoring, he's assisting. And he got three
Yeah,
assists.
You can tell why he's on a two-way with Steelers.
And Goodenough.
Goodenough,
If he's not scoring,
yeah.
he's assisting again.
Yeah. It's
But
their top two lines are just on it.
two best teams in the league,
Yeah.
Swindon and Sheffield.
Yeah.
And it's
And Leeds. There's three in a minute. But, they had a bad weekend, didn't they?
yeah, but of course,
Can happen to anyone.
yeah, it can happen to anyone. But of course, that's a couple of games now. We lost 9-5. We lost to Romford, and now 7-3. I think. But of course, we do have our new signing, which we'll get into in a minute. He's going to make his debut this weekend coming up.
Yeah, we did mention him last week.
Oh, was he
He
mentioned?
was announced last week.
Oh, I'll put him in again with the
Yeah.
news. Of course,
Oh, sorry. Adam Rossbottom.
see, I should be stinker of the week, but I'll be calling him Ross Bottom.
I'm sure it's Adam.
It is Adam.
Yeah.
It's 100% Adam. But if me, I just kept calling him Ross. I have no idea. But I've been speaking to a Ross lately and everything, so I could be the mix-up.
Maybe.
But of course, he makes his debut this weekend, hopefully. But
Yeah,
apparently, it's
it's-
Peterborough, isn't it? We're playing this week.
Well, we can come on to
Yeah, for the of
fixtures
course
and do predictions.
we'll do prediction at the end. But of course, the game's coming up for us.
Okay.
We're away this Saturday.
Yeah, we're
Double bill.
yeah, we might go to that, might we?
We might, yes.
To offend the
Your
farm.
friend Glenn.
Glenn.
Not
yeah.
Glyn.
Not Glenn.
Glenn,
Glenn.
or did I say his name was before?
That's his first name.
There's something else. I called him something else, didn't I? I thought it was him. But no. But yeah, so we might be going to the Swindon game.
Maybe.
Mate, if we do, we're going to make sure we get right at the front because you have to get your spot right at the front.
Oh, I know. I've been before.
You have to run.
You can go by the boards near the team.
Yeah.
You're fine. We don't need a seat. We can get standing tickets.
Yeah, but we have to get that first spot. You want to get the corner bit so you can see the
before
whole game.
warm up. Yeah, one round.
Way before warm up, though.
Doors open.
And of course, double bill to Swindon. So
yeah,
that's going to be a very hard weekend. This is where Sheffield, we think if they do well, we want Lightning to do well.
yeah.
So
I think Leeds and Sheffield fans will be cheering us on to attempt a 4-point weekend against the Wildcats.
no, definitely.
Yeah. Right. News?
News. So
We've already mentioned one.
yeah, of course, Louis Chrissy coming out of retirement to help the team.
Yeah.
Massive shout out to him. Yeah, and of course, Basic Bison news.
Yeah. They've signed a player from recent. He was at Bristol Pitbulls, but now joins the Bison. Oh God.
Who I thought
Reece.
originally would go to Hull.
Yeah, Reese. Oh, that's my turn to pronounce. I don't.
I'm going with Cochrane.
Cochrane.
Cochrane. One of those names.
Dear.
Anyone who does see us in person, who watches the podcast, shout out to you guys, honestly, for your support. But if you see us, tell us, please.
Yeah.
If you see Will or see me, but mainly
Or Bryan.
but mainly this guy.
Why me?
Because you're not trying to pronounce it.
Oh, hey, I can do Bartholomew.
Yeah. Bartholomew. I'm saying it.
You got it now.
I said it a couple of times. But of course, originally I thought he was going to go to Hull. I thought he was.
Yeah, because they had
solid deep man. Which is on the coming in a
the
second
other
as well.
guy who we thought might be going to Bison, but he's gone somewhere else.
Oh yeah, Jack.
No, the Latvian guy, well, dual national Latvian, who's at oh god, even worse name.
And of course,
anyway,
netminder Ben Clark-Leash joined Bison on a short-term loan because they've had a couple. Of course, I know Max Wright's out.
Yeah, I know he's a Swindon 2 netminder plus Swindon as well.
See,
team.
Local rivals, but they do help you out when you need it.
Yeah,
which is great to see.
However, I think it might be a Nell thing.
Could be another thing.
Yeah, Nell teams.
But solid lads, and he's looking great.
Yeah.
Chris Janis.
Fugaloy. Do you pronounce yes or
We'll
not?
put the name up here. We are so sorry, Mr. Chris Janis.
I'll just call him Chris.
Chris Janis joins Telford.
Yeah.
Did he play for Leeds?
No. Hang on.
I swear he did play for Leeds.
Oh god, yeah, he's had a right move, hasn't he? He was at Leeds. He started at Leeds at the start of this season. Last season he was at Hull Seahawks. Now he's joined Telford Tigers.
So he's been around a little bit.
What's next? You go to Solway.
But yeah, he's joined Telford just to help bolster their attacking
defence. He's a defender.
But of course he'll go up front and help and attack as well.
Oh yeah.
I think most of the D-men go up front. All of them do anyway.
Yeah, good mix.
Good mix up. And then of course...
Next up, former Lightning favourite, Carter Hamill.
Yeah.
Played an Elite League game. Got his first professional point with an assist. I believe they won that game.
Against Dundee Stars, wasn't it?
Yeah. I'm sure they won.
I think they did win, but of course...
Carter played.
It was great for him to get his actual point.
Yeah.
Be on the on there for them. So, but yeah, well done, mate.
Yeah.
And then, of course, Hull Seahawks signed Jack
Musil?
Mizzle. But I think
he might get stick Muesli.
Yeah. What, the cereal?
Yeah.
32, isn't he?
Yeah.
But of course, he's been out for about 4 or 5 years. I swear it was him. He's been out since 2021.
Yeah, his last club was I don't know if they were called Glasgow or Bryan back then, but the Clan.
He did play the Elite a few times as well.
Yeah, I guess he's decided to come back and
but as Matty Davies said, I think he wants to change some bits, and this is time of the season where they pick some players to help boost up a bit.
And if I remember correctly, I want to say the deadline's potentially end of January. Because I know we picked up someone one season. He had to play a certain amount of league games to be able to play for the playoffs. So, yeah.
But yeah,
that wraps up the news.
That does. And of course, as you were there, and also on Thunder duty as well.
Oh yeah, that was fun.
Thunder, MK Thunder.
Thunder time.
What a game.
Yeah.
Last game of the season as well, to end the year.
Yeah, great game to end the year against Oxford Rising Stars.
Yeah, very weird one in the end, wasn't it? Because I think someone or some of the players forgot to bring some of their jerseys.
Yeah.
Game jerseys to the game.
I counted 5.
There was.
Including the netminder. Then all of a sudden there's a Fake nags, come on.
Yeah, there was, of course, a shout out to Harrison and a couple of people. They, everyone was shocked because next minute I saw MK Lightning jerseys going around against MK Thunder.
I saw a bright yellow jersey of
A very old MK Lightning jersey.
Lightning, that was something else.
Oh, that was like black and yellow. The yellow
Red
one.
and yellow are one of them.
The yellow one, I did not have a clue. It might be something. Whoever that, if you ever watched that, whoever knows the podcast, put down the team, please. But yeah, it was just like I went. There's a Valentine's Nags jersey going on the ice, Oxford, okay. And of course, when we say, "Oh, don't worry about him," hit the fake Nagsy.
Yeah. I noticed Will and the coaches from the looking at warm up saying, "Hey, he can't play. He can't play."
Yeah, but I think they can. I think they have to wear a different jersey, or something, But
they had to. Yeah, I don't know the rule, but I'm sure they had to actually wear the Oxford kit. Otherwise,
I feel like someone at the end of the game might have got a whipped.
Or maybe a fine or something.
A fine or something for getting the jerseys.
Hidden fine.
But of course, they wanted to get on with the game, didn't they?
Yeah,
very quickly though. It just happened.
They were running late apparently.
Yeah, there was no time for the British anthem.
No,
nothing.
6:30, wasn't it?
Everyone was like that.
7.
Next minute, it's like everyone's at face off.
Oh, we're going.
But of course, they had a netminder. I forgot his name. The lad. Yeah. I felt sorry for him actually because he got signed at 2:30 on the day. PM.
Oh, really?
Yeah, on the day he got signed at 2:30 PM on the day.
Oh, that's a first.
And then of course the first periods he let in 4 goals.
Yeah, on 17 shots, I think.
Yeah, 17 shots for about 14 and 14 goals. Yeah. 4 goals, and I just feel like that's a bit too much for a netminder. You don't really know much of the squad unless he has trained with them before.
Oh,
but the fact is,
don't know the defence, don't know where.
Yeah.
They're sort of
and mentally as well at the same time. Very odd one. But I felt bad for him because he did come off at the beginning of the second period, and he got replaced by which we thought it might be another Paul generation Paul.
It's not
daughter, another one, but no, who had an outstanding second period all the way to third. There, she stopped Thunder from scoring multiple goals.
Yeah, I'm a bit surprised. Why didn't she start?
Yeah, but of course I think they probably learned that afterwards. For a bit wrong.
Yeah, coach is cool. Anyway,
but Ryan run for the import D, but also forwards, forward now this season,
and a power play
as well. Hat trick.
Yeah,
how good was that?
Yeah,
and a beautiful goal. Literally, he's from the middle, isn't it? But literally from distance.
And it sort of came down mid-air.
Yeah,
just about went into the net. And,
I did say so. He's a great player, isn't he?
Yeah, he stood out to me as well.
But of course, one Brit did who stood out a lot. James Bryan.
Yeah,
that beautiful goal from the side near the blue line.
Yeah, the blue line slap shot
from distance.
That was a power play as well, wasn't it?
I think so. Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful! I meant to film it. And I just got where the goal went just in, and I missed the whole lot.
Yeah.
But incredible goal.
Yeah.
Outstanding.
I believe he opened the scoring with that one.
He did with that one, yeah.
Yeah.
So we're not going from beginning of that. We're just going through the goal scorers.
Yeah, that's fine.
Another lad, another Brit, Hayden Hagger.
Yeah.
Had a great game. Looked very solid, like just going through the players. He's not afraid to get gritty when he needs to. He's a solid big guy. It was very hard to get past him.
Yeah.
And of course, import. One stood out for you last game. Marks Canis. So 2 goals.
Yeah, took a nasty high stick in the first as well. Didn't
we were there. We were both there, weren't we?
Yeah, we were right in the corner.
He got slapped in the face because he was here.
That was an epic fail.
And it was literally smack.
Yeah.
Of course, I was doing this. I was actually off duty ish because we actually got asked to. Thank you. We got asked to do the man of the match for pick man of the matches.
Man of the match, yeah.
So it was very first, but it was very hard.
Yeah. Do you know the stats or just the?
stats,
goal.
who stood out for us playing.
Yeah,
Of course, you would think like go
Getting
for
the shift
the
hard.
goals and everything.
Yeah. We keep forgetting the assist, don't we? But never
We
mind.
do. But our next one, we will get the assist on it. We do
Yeah.
apologise, Thunder.
Yeah, we should look at the game sheet more, maybe.
Yes.
From the timekeeper.
Yes, we
Yeah.
will. That will be on it. If we're not, we'll put ourselves on Stinker Boot next week.
Yeah.
But yeah, like 7-3.
Yeah.
And that's 18 goals in 2 weeks, 2 games.
2 good wings with...
Another cup game as well.
Yeah, some good...
Extra points.
They've been working hard at training, as I've noticed, and
Yeah.
Will's put in some great drills, I thought, and yeah, we look ready for that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, Will Fry's in, not just him, I know the other coaches as well,
Oh, yeah.
and everything. But other than that,
Yeah. The whole...
the whole coaching is outstanding. Just incredible. And I thought, like, at the beginning, I thought that's a good tactic at the beginning. So from Will and everyone.
Yeah.
And it paid off with 4 goals in the first period. But then it did get very feisty. A local rival game.
Well, this is Oxford. I found Oxford's style of play was just sort of 4 goals down, screw it, let's just rough them up and not try and come back. I found sort of just rough them up, and yeah, I don't think they played their best game.
I just felt that the player who out. I know you said 88 for you for
Yeah.
Edwards,
Yeah,
who stood out for you. The
Yeah,
one
stood
player
out
for
for
them,
me.
but then also the netminder.
and
Paul.
Paul stood out massively.
She done an outstanding job. There was a one-on-one job with Xander.
Yeah,
and
he had a
just
great chance.
But she
Yeah.
just shut him down.
She
Of
was-
course, shout out to Xander for his birthday that day as
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
Turning 20, young man. One more year until he hits the 21 mark. And we did buy him a bottle of
You bought
Malibu.
Malibu, didn't you?
We got a Malibu, and also a blow up.
Can't really say it.
A blow up
PG.
PG eventful
A lady,
action
lady
figure.
friend.
It's comedy. It's hockey.
Yeah.
I was going to say something different now. I thought, yeah, you remember PG.
I think Bryan would have told you to be quiet about that.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
But yeah, shout out to him, of course, for his birthday.
Yeah.
And of course, another shout out. I know we're missing Lewis Conroy.
Did he play for under 19s or? Was
No,
he ill?
he's actually ill. I spoke to the dad,
Oh, okay.
and everyone spoke to me and everything because it wasn't feeling well. I think what's going around at the minute.
Okay.
And Harry McGarvey as well, who had a good.
yeah.
They both had great games last week.
Yeah.
So they were missing, but we did have shout out to the youth players Sam Rickard and a Jacob
Maidman.
Maidman jumping up to Thunder from
Yeah.
the Storm Prospect.
Jacob's first senior game, I believe.
Yeah,
I think Sam's played maybe 1 or 2 already.
yeah, I think he has.
Because
And
one of them got a solo lap during the warm-ups, which
Yeah.
I captured.
number 7 in the back of the
number
jersey,
7. Yeah,
who Callum wore last time. I remember his name. There we go. Brian, be so proud of me.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought I'd capture that moment because it's special for rookies to come out on their first senior game. So I thought I'd do some duty in filming.
You did. You done well.
Yeah.
And then, of course, they both put in a great performance and also a very, very rough game.
Yeah.
Looked solid.
Kind of felt a little nervous for them if they got hit from some big senior player.
Yeah,
And
they had a few.
yeah, your favourite was there.
I'm not pronouncing names. I will be honest.
Some tall bloke who.
Yeah, he's
large
not
side.
very popular around the Thunder fans. There's apparently some swearing going around in the sides to a player's mum. One of the players he wants a piece of.
If I'm honest,
I think
I wanted to see Dom have a fight with him. if I'm honest.
Xander was just on him and he wasn't liking it.
Sander
And
reminded me of
I'll be honest.
Grant.
As I was off duty, I've had a bad few days. I've struggled with my mental health. and I never struggle at hockey, never. And I did, but shout out to Thunder, to Lauren, and of course some of the parents as well, and of course coaches like Ross and everyone. They made the time just to speak to me and make sure I was all right. I wasn't doing great. I was very, very like emotional. But then after I heard certain words being said, I decided to troll a player.
Yeah, you had a little laugh.
We all laughed. Everyone laughed. Even he laughed.
Even I got involved.
He looked up. You did. He looked up at me and smiled and everything and went off. But I went overboard. I was like, ish. And I was like, I'm so sorry, lady. I went, no, it's hockey. It's funny. So, and he went off and everything. And it's just, but yeah, don't want to get too much into that.
No.
But shout out to everyone who, it means a lot. And of course, Will, and of course, Bryan, and everyone.
Keep you in check.
You do. But it's nice because I'm usually the one who's just too busy with this, family, but also, I hide it very well, but I do struggle. So I'm hopefully be back to my normal self hopefully soon. Because I've got all my new counselling setting off, and this is the big one. But
all right.
But yeah, but back onto hockey.
Anyway, let's go.
Man of the match, we went for
Rob Oxley.
Rob Oxley, and who
a good shift in.
Very good shifter. He looks solid. Yeah, he got a few pushes and a few hits, but he just didn't let it get to him.
No,
he just got on with it.
Yeah,
the young lads, and of course.
Getting more confident.
Very, very confident. But I think one thing we do have to work with him on there is shyness. Because he was, the duty is, we're meant to do, we've done the WINHL interview, which hopefully they'll post. We gave it, because I made a boo-boo. I lost some of my equipment on the night, which hopefully I can find at the arena. So it was a bit fuzzy, but hopefully they fixed it. But I asked him to do the man of the match interview. He didn't want to do it because he was very nervous and shy. But I said to him, which actually, I've got to speak to him actually. He's meant to do a write-out for me so I could post on social media. So I'll text him again. But I said to him, after a year, we'll get him on that because it's good training for him and the other younger players because in the future, you've got to have this if you want to pursue the hockey career. Yeah. But lovely lad, though. Absolutely lovely. And his family's lovely, his mum. Which the teddy bears are actually on raffle still. The announcements on Thursday. Which teddy bears probably popping up now. Handmade, home and away. So I've asked maybe a Lightning Lads one might be made, and we'll probably get one made.
Fair enough.
Lightning Lads player of the game.
Yeah, we decided to go for James Bryan. I thought he stood out for me last week as well.
Yeah,
and he's had another solid game and had that awesome
the tall giant
goal,
beautiful goal. Yeah, and also
particular moment,
but also talk about the he had a fight. I've forgotten the other gentleman's name, but there was proper shoving, and then the opposition decided to get up here, shove, and high sticking a bit with the stick.
I saw a glove in his visor. Well. He looked a bit sort of trying to poke his eye or something.
Yeah.
Bad, but
so, and of course, they both took the gloves off.
Yeah.
But JB it was just. Wow, it was right in front of us. I didn't have time to film it. That's how bad it was.
Well,
it was
you focus on the fight, you forget. Oh no, I'm on duty. Oh, I finished.
But JB, he did put a number on him.
Yeah.
Apparently, there was.
He's all right.
We're not putting details on it.
No.
But there was
speedy recovery.
Very speedy recovery, and I hope he's all right. But it's part of the game. It's part of the hockey. Yeah. But I hope he's all right. So we're not going into too much detail. Keep it PG.
Yeah.
But of course, I did walk up to JB, make sure I got a water bottle in the penalty box. So I went, yeah, mate. Won the fight. But that's before I knew how serious it was. But JB did have a very solid game as well. Like putting a shift in.
Yeah.
Keeping the
after his 5-minute penalty.
Yeah, because he's another player like Ryan, who's plays defense, but also he plays forward. Who's very versatile, and I love JB. He's an awesome lad.
Yeah, I think he suits defence in my opinion.
So, of course, go quickly into that's Thunder news done.
Yeah, and that's that game done.
So, Merry Christmas to everyone there.
Yeah.
But of course, the WINHL 2 MK Falcons went to. I'm not going to do the vampire accent and stuff because that was a bit silly.
Well, I know what you're on about because I've watched the film as well.
But they went away.
People like our banter. Made a comment, didn't we?
Well, I want to say blah blah blah. But yeah, they went and played Lee Valley Vampires, and of course they came with a 1-0 victory. Very tight game.
Ah,
And of course, Caitlin
I wasn't aware.
Gavril. I do apologise about that, but she got the player of the game as well,
Oh,
and the
okay.
only goal. But I think other than that, everyone deserves a shout out.
Yeah. Was that the B team or A team? Do you know?
Second team.
Oh, okay.
So, and of course, on the
Good
18th of January, sorry, I do apologise. 18th of January is we'll announce it later on, but 18th of January they've got a double bill, so that'll be the first team and second team, which is great because you watch the first one and straight afterwards it's getting ready for the second game.
Is that a weekend?
That is a Sunday, yeah.
Oh, okay. So I'm guessing Thunder away. Or...
Yeah, but we'll get into Stinker of the Week.
Oh, yeah.
And then let it go on. Got a bit of
Did
NHL.
I find this one?
Yeah, you found this
Yeah.
one. I saw it and I thought, yeah, you got to put it in there.
For those of you that follow the NHL, I'm sure you're aware that Tristan Jarry was traded to the Edmonton Oilers from Pittsburgh Penguins for Stuart Skinner. And I think there's some other pieces in the trade, but anyway, 2 goalies mainly. And then Jarry made his debut for the Oilers wearing a for some reason he had a Penguins helmet on.
Yeah.
And the guys commented on Sportsnet saying they could have just have him wear a plain white or black one for him.
Yeah.
Because that looked
But
odd.
it could be like where he's making a statement that I didn't want to go to Oilers or something. Or it's just, unless we don't know anything, unless they know about it, we respect that.
I don't think players have a say in trades in the NHL.
No.
It's all the management,
but
the huge management team.
To be fair,
But anyway, it was quite funny.
Yeah, it had to be, I saw it and I was like, yeah, we've got to put that in. But
Yeah.
but he could have won a play. Oh, look at that one ready for him.
Yeah, just a plain black one.
Yeah,
Just for the time being.
and slap a sticker on it with Oilers.
Yeah. Get a sticker from their big shop they have. There must have been one in there. Oh, anyway. Yeah, I thought that was weird. Then...
So Solway.
Oh, right, the Solway player. Oh, yeah, Liam Stenton got a 4-game ban for throwing the puck at the officials.
Yeah,
On purpose after the game.
I think so. Yeah,
Yeah.
but I think that's where Bryan was getting into the whole debate of like.
Yeah, why did this get more
Mikey
than
Powell's
Power?
got 3, and then that, but
This incident...
we're not getting into that now.
No.
But
Yeah, that's... Well, 4 games is enough for that, but that just shows Power got away with maybe 2 games more at least. But they need to sort out dots. They need some former players to step in and take over that, regardless of
yeah.
who it is. Also,
The fight,
oh yeah, the fight.
the Sheffield and Bison.
Yeah, the one you showed me. Steeldogs, Michael Daneka and Bison, Liam Morris, for a poor fight that you
5 minutes penalty wasn't for
showed
fighting,
me.
but
yeah,
it wasn't fighting, was it?
No,
I think it was more grabbing and you spin me round, baby.
Yeah, which you'll put up now, wouldn't you?
Yeah, but it'll be up in a minute and everything. Because that's why it's Stink of the Week. It did not make the fight section.
Was it not a single punch went at all?
It was literally just grabbing
hugging, wasn't it?
you spin me right round, baby, right round.
Like on ice sumo or something. Yeah.
But the last one, of course, we already covered.
We've basically covered, but yeah, Oxford Rising Stars forgetting some of their jerseys, which then did turn up later on.
In the second period, wasn't it?
Second, yeah.
But they still wore different name jerseys because some of them was meant to be number 66, but not. They wore number 19 instead. No, number 19, but they wore, I don't know, one of those.
So kind of good we didn't pick a player for man of the match. I mean,
Yeah.
it would have been that number, then it's someone else who's like, oh, no, we meant him. Oh, right. Ah.
We go half and half, as if you want. Half.
Yeah, how about I do the netminder and defence?
You go for the defence.
Forwards.
Lightning LADZ team of the week.
Yeah.
Here we go.
We've posted it already, though, haven't we? Before.
Yeah, but I love talking about it.
Yeah, I know.
But we won't go too in depth about it.
No. Oh, was mine too in depth? I sent you.
No, it wasn't that. I think as we posted it already, I feel like it's been too much. It's already in depth, but we can just go.
Anyway,
name it in the front.
Yeah. So for our netminder this week, we've gone for Renimar. Some people said I did this wrong. Oh well. Yeah, with 2 big wins again away at Solway, winning in overtime. I still think Solway's a difficult away game to win because of the travel, regardless of how far. But
yeah, but even so, Solway are very solid when they're at home.
Oh, yeah, at home they are.
Most teams
solid, are. Yeah. And then I think the bigger win was the Sunday, beating league title rivals Leeds Knights.
Yes.
At the Castle. Swindon had 2 away wins. So, yeah.
But it's just like he stood out more.
Yeah, because you've got Leeds, you've got the depth of players that can score on you on any angle.
But then you look at because originally I thought it might have been Jordan Headley this week because the shutout, but then unfortunately
it went wrong on the Sunday.
It went wrong on the Sunday. Everything. So, but yeah, the 2 D men. Oh
yeah, back again. Good old Bartholomew from the whole Seahawks.
Looking solid now.
Yeah. Now adding his total of points up to 5 more with a goal and 4 assists. So, yeah. And he got the game-winning overtime goal on
same as one from last week,
Saturday.
Wasn't it?
Yeah.
Very similar.
Yeah. And then we go to... I've had a complete brain fart of what team.
Well, Jared Baker.
Yeah.
Stinking of the week potentially. Jared Baker, Romford Raiders.
Yeah.
This is where somebody said, but Solway only got 2 points for the weekend. But I was just like, but still.
You got a goal and 4 assists. Yeah. So
you got to think about, not just that, you got to think about performances. Like stats, yes, of course, but then.
He got 2. They got 2 points out of 2 overtime losses, which is still something.
100%.
And I want to say those 4 assists were in 1 game. Yeah. Right, over to you for the forwards.
So, ML Zvek is back. Who's just...
Your favourite.
Yeah, so you got... so all together, he got like 5 points in the end. He got a hat-trick on the course of Sunday. And of course, 2 assists and a 1 assist at home at Romford at the home game.
Yeah.
He's back. He's back to his normal self. Beginning of the season was a bit slow, but he's regained his form. And of course, Carl Watson, the Brit, he got the hat trick against MK Lightning and 1 assist. Of course, Bison got 4 points. And Walker Summer with the 1 goal, 2 assists. I'm reading off what you're saying. I do apologise, ladies and gentlemen. We got a script now to make it more like professional-ish.
Little
but then there's me who mucks it all up. But he got 6 points altogether.
Yeah, you wrote this.
But he got he's from you.
I'll pick it up. He got a goal and 2 assists versus Bison, and then 2 goals and 1 assist against MK. So he got 6 points over the weekend.
Yeah, and then also shout out to CJ Garcia.
Yeah,
the Geordie hat trick. Geordie Howe.
Gordie Howe.
Geordie Howe. Not Geordie Shaw.
The Detroit Red Wing legend, who was known for.
So I was watching something about Geordie Shaw.
Oh, you've been watching that, have you?
Not actually, but I've watched it on TikTok about it.
Oh, okay. You had that on the brain all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had a Gordie Howe hat trick as. To get that, it's 1 goal, 1 assist, and a fight. He did all 3 in 1 game. So yeah.
But yeah, so I do apologise. But yeah, shout out to CJ.
Yeah.
Hockey fights.
Your favourite part.
Oh, there we go, favourite part. Which Bryan doesn't like, does he? He doesn't like this part in it. But I think it has to be in there.
Part of the game, it makes it interesting.
But we're going to go into the actual stuff that we missed from before. Of course, MK Thunder from last week against Lee Valley Lions. Charlie Conroy, who had 2 fights. with Ollie Davis. That's a bit of a rivalry going on that game.
Is it bad I didn't realise he had 2 fights with the same player?
Yeah.
Oh.
But the first one, it was like a hit and everything, and then afterwards came back and he had enough. They both dropped their gloves. That's when one of the Lee Valley's other player came third man in. And then that was it. But then he had you had Dom and Ashley Cave, who this is all one big boy video and everything, but they had their own separate thing, and that should have been just 5 minutes each, and then come back on. Yeah. But apparently the ref decided to call it where injection.
Third man in.
Yeah, which was absolutely absurd. Sorry. But
Dom himself said that as well.
They did protest. Protest that, and they were right. He should have done 5 minutes and come back on.
Oh, okay, that's
which was great. But it was. But Dom went to town on Ashley Cave.
Yeah,
and actually, you saw. You were there in the stands. I was getting the footage.
I was in the block of the drummers, in block 6, I believe. Yeah.
And then Leeds Knights. We've had 2 fights.
Yeah.
You had one of them, Jonathan Yantis, the import, and Bally, who I'm not going for the second now. Everyone knows him by Bally.
I want to say Pagosdi.
There you go for that one.
Go for that.
Former Swindon lad.
Yeah.
Quite physical, actually. Quite a good one, actually. Quite a few punches each.
That was a good... These ones from last week that we missed?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So we're
making up for it.
But I think Yantis won that one, because Bally went down.
Yeah, it's normally the player that goes down first is the loser.
The loser. But the one good fight out of Leeds for me was the Carter, Hamill and Sam Dunn. And you know Carter, he'll go for the biggest, ugliest, tallest guy. And he did. And he went to town with him.
Yeah.
But of course, Dunn just had that extra reach, extra height, extra strength. But Carter did put in a good fight. But he had to give up at the end.
It was a good effort, and
But of course, Sam won that one. But I feel like Carter put in some good spirit.
Yeah.
So I know Carter got a bit of stick from Leeds fans on social media. So
fights can change momentum of a game.
100%.
Which is why some happen for a reason, or bad hit, or or just for the hell of it.
And of course the one I showed you, didn't I? People Phantoms and Solway Sharks.
From this recent weekend, Gretton versus Boyd.
Which actually I thought was actually pretty good.
I think that was a decent one.
It was.
Regardless of the helmet staying on.
Yeah, I think Gretton let his lesson from Archie Salisbury beating him.
He fell back on that one.
Yeah. Archie got another hit on the way down.
Yeah.
But I think, to be honest, Gretton, they're both up. They had to be separated at the end. I think they kind of gave up.
Yeah, but Lightning just stepped in.
But I think Gretton won that one because he got a few. Seeing the punches, I think Gretton got that one. I think he put more damage.
Yeah,
with his hits.
I think a few more
connected more.
Yeah, some fists collided.
Well, didn't know. We probably get told no. We got Callum because Callum did take Griffin, didn't he, last time?
A good fight.
So, but that's hockey fights and everything. So, here comes the favourite part.
Yeah.
Dun dun dun. Predictions.
Yeah. / preview of this weekend.
Yes. Cool. So if I go Friday, you go Saturday. If you want, you want to go around.
How about we share Friday then?
Yeah. So you go in the first game. Sunday. So we've got 2 games on Friday, haven't we?
Yeah. Which is unusual.
Little treat. Friday treat. Might get a live stream going on.
Yeah. Oh, hang on. I have my work Christmas party, so maybe not.
I'll probably watch the.
You can.
I don't know actually, because I'm torn. We'll find out.
I'd watch the Sheffield Telford, but anyway, before that, listed first is Leeds Knights are home to the Hull Seahawks and. Ooh,
Bryan.
Mr. Bryan got the Hull.
Got the Hull Seahawks.
At the Castle? No.
But
I'll put Leeds.
I think he's doing that because of Leeds got no points weekend gone.
Oh, and you think Aldridge is gonna?
Yeah, but I feel like we've gone for Leeds, haven't we?
Yeah, we've gone for Leeds.
But I think Leeds do that where they don't pick up and then they'll just come back at you and win.
Yeah, Leeds had a.
Yeah, so this is where we get overtime.
Yeah, Oh, well, I didn't go overtime. I think Leeds are gonna
Yeah,
probably high scoring.
no, definitely.
Yeah.
And of course, Sheffield Steeldogs at home to Telford Tigers.
Yeah,
And of course, Bryan again's gone separate.
but that's because he likes his Tigers.
He does like his Tigers.
Yeah,
Overtime
and
Tigers.
overtime. And you've gone.
Normal Steeldogs win.
I have, yeah.
You've gone. No, that's you. Sorry, yeah, I've gone overtime Steeldogs.
Yeah, you've
Sorry,
gone-
I always put myself
yeah.
there.
It's all right.
So Steeldogs, both gone Steeldogs, and I've gone overtime.
You've gone overtime. Yeah.
And then
Right. Come to
Saturday.
Saturday. The whole Seahawks after the Friday game have a home game against another team played Friday, Sheffield Steeldogs. Yeah, with
whole Steeldogs.
I was expecting all of us to go Steeldogs.
Because I'm a bit confused here, because everyone's written down different teams in different order.
Oh,
And so it looks a bit odd here.
I was about to say that. But
So with the whole and Steeldogs,
I said Steeldogs.
You said Steeldogs.
I've done it in order.
I've gone Steeldogs as well, but overtime. And
Okay.
Bryan has gone whole overtime.
A whole 4-point weekend. Oh, okay.
So that's going to be interesting.
That will be a good challenge for Sheffield being away. And Hull can be very difficult at their rink.
Yeah.
That would be a good one.
It'd be a great game, actually, I reckon.
Yeah.
So we shall see.
We'll see.
And here we go. MK Lightning.
Here we go. The double bill. Here's the first one. First Swindon at home against Milton Keynes Lightning.
Well, Bryan's gone MK Lightning overtime.
I've gone Swindon because our record at the Link Centre is terrible.
And I've gone Swindon normal.
So have I. Normal.
So
Yeah. We always struggle at this blooming rink.
we do. But there's been a couple of games where we won, and
We
can
could do.
happen.
We could do a
This is
curve.
where Bryan gets it right. He gets the 3 points.
This is when we could do a curveball and maybe play Will instead of Headley for
We shall see.
the chance. Yeah.
We shall see. And then Bristol Pit Bulls at home to Basingstoke Bison.
Yeah.
Well, Bryan and myself have both gone for Bristol to win. And you've gone for Bristol overtime.
Bristol bit in overtime.
So, yeah. So we can get 2 points, you can get the 3 points. So that's going to be interesting.
yeah.
So I just think we'll see what happens. It's one of those, isn't it?
Yeah. It's one of those not sure games because of I don't know about injuries. I don't know how bad White is or what. Yeah, they're quite close to each other in the table as well. But then, of course, Bison haven't played as many games. They've still got catch-up games.
But
to
then
play.
Bristol have also...
And Bristol are decent at home. They beat. They
speaking of
recently
Bristol...
beat Telford, didn't they?
Yeah, and do apologise. Should have been on there. Bristol have actually announced that John Dunbar has actually joined the coaching staff as well.
Oh yeah, that was posted today.
That was posted today.
Yeah, late
so
news.
we're allowed that bit of late news. But shout out to John Dunbar.
Yeah.
He's getting see if he can get some. Like he's got great knowledge as well.
Yeah, he's so much
And
knowledge and loads of.
Never
elite-
know, he might take over eventually there or another team.
Yeah, he could.
So yeah, and Peterborough Phantoms,
Yeah, the Phantoms.
Romford Raiders, and I think we've all gone Romford.
Oh
And I've gone overtime.
no!
You guys gone normal overtime.
No,
You and
I've-
Bryan.
You keep getting mixed up. I've gone overtime.
Yeah, sorry.
I've gone overtime. You've gone Romford normal time.
I've got a bad memory. I've got to have it written down here. I've got a bad memory, but I've mixed it up. Usually I put myself first, then it's Bryan, then it's Will. But I put myself last. That's completely put me off. So we've gone Romford overtime.
I've corrected you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Right.
Sharks Leeds.
Then next up, it's Solway Sharks against the Leeds Knights. And
Leeds.
have we all gone Leeds?
We've all gone Leeds.
We've all gone Leeds in regulation.
But you never know. There's probably Solway might come back and do something fantastic.
Yeah.
And unbelievable.
They did take Swindon to overtime just gone. So
Can they take Leeds?
with Leeds' recent 0 weekend, maybe they can. We shall see.
And then this is the one. double bill.
Oh, another. Hang on, is all the same? All the Saturday games? No, we're not all the same.
No. But yeah,
Really
double bill.
got-
Bison and Bristol Sunday.
Oh yeah, this is another 3 double headers.
Yeah.
One of them's Bison now home to Bristol.
And you and Brian.
Me and Bryan have gone Bristol.
No, Bison.
Bison.
There you go. You're saying me,
Yeah,
mate.
yeah. Done a Bryan.
And I've gone Bristol.
You've gone Bristol.
I've gone for Bristol for the win. So, let's see what
Away
happens.
win.
Benny Haywards, Brooknell, FM and that stuff. So,
Napier.
yeah, Napier never been in form.
Never know.
Batch.
Yeah.
I can name all of them. I can name all of them. I laugh they're all ones who score.
Yeah. Well, glad you're learning teams.
Yeah. And of course.
Yeah, next up, Raiders are home to Peterborough. This is the other double bill.
Me and Brian have gone Romford Raiders overtime each.
And I've picked Phantoms in regulation because they're home. Oh, no, they're away.
I mean, last time you got 3 points and me and Brian got it wrong.
Yeah.
But you never know. It might happen.
Yeah, and then next up, it's the final of the 3 double bill reverse fixture. Good old Milton Keynes Lightning against some Swindon Wildcats. I've got Lightning in overtime,
You have.
like last time.
And then Brian's gone normal like me, MK Lightning. Actually, in my actual predictions on another thing, I think I've gone 6-3 for Lightning to win.
Yeah, on your other little mini league.
Last week I got the high point. I got the 35 points on last week's games.
Was that predicting scores correctly?
Yeah,
Oh,
so I got 35 points. So and then Tigers at home to Solway Sharks, and this is what we're saying. We want Solway to get points. We've all gone Tigers.
It's
It could
Telford at
happen,
home,
but Telford at home is just
and Solway travelling down that day as well. Oh yeah,
there we go.
There we
And
go.
let the best man win.
yeah.
And Brian,
Bayern take.
say it, mate. And of course, I apologise to the Romford Raiders, the lads,
Osborne brothers.
Osborns. I've had sickness in the family, the kids, and what's going on. I've not had time to do anything up, but I'm writing up interviews and everything, and we get that done soon, sent over, and we'll
Okay.
sort out a date soon. Unfortunately, life gets in the way,
Yeah, can
so everything. So, and of course, he understands. See, his kids are all old now, but not old,
Yeah.
but like older.
Oh, older. Yeah.
But of course, he understands being a parent. You understand anyway. You're a
Yeah,
parent
I understand.
and fellow people. Life and everything. But that does include the episode. But of course, just want to say thank you. I know we didn't do as good as last week's one because the pop-ups and the edits weren't in, but they are in.
Yeah.
I just needed a break and it was too busy, and plus I was out of town at the same time. So it was just not having that break, but still great numbers. As I said,
Yeah.
666. Hope it's gone different numbers now. Looks a bit wee.
Yeah.
Get the pitchfork out.
Oh, God.
But yeah, but these
I think
guys,
there's one more mention.
I'll never mention.
If I remember, a Lightning doing some collection for the.
Oh
homeless.
yes, this weekend. Well
Yeah.
done, well done.
Dave, I've remembered.
Shout out to Lightning, of course, Dave and everyone at Supporters.
Yeah, and Dubsy.
Dubsy.
Actually, shout out to Dubsy. It was his birthday.
Yes,
the other day.
Richard Wilmot. Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Because I apologise. I actually had to do it belated.
Yeah, I
Because
saw.
I was off social media for the Lightning lads.
Yeah,
I know
you
you
did.
were off. You were busy
Yeah.
at work and,
No, I was at work.
and everything. And of course, Brian's been ill. But
Yeah.
happy birthday. Hope you had a great one. And of course, Dave, we're putting up now what's to donate to anyone from Lightning for the homeless, because it is that time of the year, Christmas.
Yeah.
It's very cold. They have shelters where they go to, but the actual support will help them.
Yeah, are they doing a bucket for money? I believe.
I think so. Yeah, if you
Or
make
something.
donations as well,
Yeah.
like if you can, just give a little. It's that time of the year.
At this Sunday's home game.
Yes.
against Wildcats. Or was it the Peterborough game?
No, it's a Sunday,
It is this Sunday.
not Saturday. We're Swindon.
Yeah.
Peterborough.
No, I meant the Peterborough game.
But
Oh, never
donations were coming out and everything.
Yeah.
So well done for remembering that. I do
Yeah.
apologise. But thank you so much for like supporting us and watching us. So please like and subscribe and leave the last bit for Mr. Will.
My favourite.
Your favourite?
ending.
Yeah.
Again, anyone wants to comment, please comment. And I've enjoyed the comments we've been getting.
Yeah, what a lovely one.
Yeah, we had a lovely one from a
Whole Seahawks fan.
Seahawks fan.
Hey.
Yeah, thank you.
That's great.
And,
And a few others have corrected
few
everything.
others. Yeah.
Thank you for that as well.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. And any more birthdays from anyone from any team would shout out.
100%.
Know they watch us, and yeah.
Yeah, and then of course get Bryan back soon.
Yeah, we've got to put them back together again.
Yeah, but then also a big thank you for me, for everyone who supported me as well, and this podcast, and come at the end of the year. And of course, we'll put out little stats of our views and everything.
Yeah.
We've hit over 40k views, which is great.
Yeah, I did notice one podcast hit 7k. I don't know what one it was, but yeah.
But yeah,
Those
but
are good
thank you
numbers.
to you guys.
Yeah.
But other than that, we're gonna come off here, and of course we're gonna go see our partners
Yeah,
and stuff and everything.
they've met properly for the first time.
Yeah, we left them together, and it's like
Yeah.
it's got a bit quiet. No, I can hear them. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching, and see you soon.
Yeah, thank you. Bye.